You are admitted now.
All right, I think I have everybody. MDOC is going back to the waiting room there. All right. Mr. Goldstein, who are you here on today?
Antonio Simmons.
Okay. I have a couple people unknowns. Let me get their names. I got Mr. Amadeo. And okay, Mr.
Your Honor, Brusco and Janos is actually DQ.
I know you.
I'm sorry.
I know who you are.
I'm sorry that you know that, I suppose.
Oh, you've been here before. Oh, okay. So I have somebody on a Motorola device. I'm going to send your request to unmute your device. If you could please unmute your device for me.
It's unmuted.
Hi, what's your name?
Antonio Simmons.
First time, Mr. Goldstein. Look at that. Let me grab his file. All right. This is file number 26-22605FH in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Antonio Simmons. I have David Goldstein appearing on behalf of Mr. Simmons. And who is my prosecutor on this case, please?
I know who it isn't. I can tell by the smile on his face.
Yep. Who's my prosecutor? Somebody. Mr. Hartine's going to be you.
I've done it before with these gentlemen, so let's do it again.
Okay. Whose case is it? Say your name.
Alex Bayonetter, Your Honor.
All right. And this is your assigned case, so I can put your initial on it. All right. So this is the date and time set for a pretrial conference. In this matter, all parties have appeared via Zoom separately. Mr. Goldstein, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, there was a preliminary examination in this matter. I anticipate a motion to quash, but I do not have the transcript yet.
Okay.
It's been ordered. It's been ordered.
It has been ordered?
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Goldstein, you and I traveling separately, but we take up a little bit of time there. So would June 24, wait, no, May,
Yep.
June, July. So July 29 be okay?
That'd be fine, Your Honor. Just to
All
make
right,
sure,
so-
make sure that date, hang on. July. Oh yeah, that's fine.
All right, and that would give the 90 days for the transcript, so we should be good. So I'm going to set this for July 29 at 8:30 in the morning. And Mr. Goldstein, if you could do this step in order to adjourn, please.
I will do that, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, so Mr. Simmons, go ahead and write it down. July 29 at 8:30 in the morning, and we'll see you back that day, okay? Make sure you stay in contact with Mr. Goldstein.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I believe that's all I have with you, Mr. Goldstein.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Deku, I do believe you have Mr. Juel with you for arraignment, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, this is file number 2026-22630FH in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jonathan David Juel. I have John DQ appearing on behalf of Mr. Juel and Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for arraignment. I do see a plea agreement, but let's take care of the arraignment first. Mr. DQ, does your client waive the reading of the felony information?
He does. He stands mute, but with the intention of entering the plea that's been proffered to the court.
Okay, and you received a copy of the prosecutor's request for discovery, witness list, and felony information.
Correct.
All right, so I'm going to go through his rights. I will advise I have like massive sinus infection, so bear with me. Mr. Juel, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Mr. Juel, I have a plea agreement in front of me, and Mr. DQ, are you able to print off an advice of rights and have them sign it and email it into us?
I can do that when we're done on the record if that's okay by you.
That's excellent. Thank you so much. So, Mr. Juel, your attorney will print off the circuit court advice of rights and have you sign one for us, but I'm going to go through those rights as well. Now, I do have a plea agreement form that states that Mr. Juel will plead to count 1 as charged. So operating while intoxicated, third offense notice. That carries a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in probation or in prison or probation with 30 days or up to 1 year in jail with at least 48 hours to be conserved consecutively, anywhere from 60 to 180 days community service, programming, reimbursement for expenses for the prosecutor and government, and mandatory vehicle immobilization of not less than 1 year or more than 3 years. So, Mr. Juel, is it your intention then to plead as charged to count 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'm looking, I don't see a habitual offender notice in here. So, all right. And are you satisfied with your attorney and the advice that he's given you?
Yes, ma'am.
And let me look, I'm not seeing any type of sentencing agreement in here. Wait, no. So he's to enter and successfully complete sobriety court. If he successfully completes sobriety court, the OWI third will be amended to an OWI second offense. So that's a nice plea. So that's a Killebrew agreement. Is that correct, Mr. DQ?
It is.
And Mr. Bayonetto?
It is, Your Honor. The defendant was already screened and is eligible.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
Your Honor, there's only one other thing that I just need to double check with Mr. Bayonetto. We have a court date in front of Judge Shaler that's a continuation from the PCC, and there are 2, I believe, misdemeanor files that are still open. Those will be dismissed as well, Alex?
They will be. I apologize. I forgot to include that in the plea agreement, but it is the people's intention to dismiss those 2 misdemeanors.
That takes care of that, Judge.
Okay, great. All right, so I'm going to ask you again, probably, you are satisfied, Mr. Juel, with Mr. DQ as your attorney and the advice that he's given you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you understand the maximum penalty for this offense could be up to 5 years in prison. Do you understand that?
Very much so, ma'am.
Okay. Neither the prosecutor, the defendant, or anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other possible sentence with the court other than what was placed on the record. Is that correct, Mr. DQ?
It is.
Mr. Bayonetto?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, and is that correct as far as you're aware, Mr. Juel?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Mr. Juel, do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand if the plea is accepted and you engage in any misconduct as defined in MCR 6.310 between now and sentencing, the court will not be bound by any sentencing agreement or evaluation, and you will not have a right to withdraw your plea. Misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to, absconding or failing to appear for sentencing, violating terms of conditions on bond, or the terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions, Mr. Juel, about the rights that I've given to you?
No, ma'am.
All right. So, sir, how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about March 26th of 2026 in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee that you did commit the offense of operating while intoxicated, third offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right. Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to this charge other than the plea agreement?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Is the press, do you understand if I accept this plea, you will give up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of threats or promises that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Mr. DQ.
No.
Mr. Bayonetto.
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Juel, other than the agreement that was placed on the record, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence will be?
No, ma'am.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Mr. Juel, on March 26th of did I swear him in?
Yeah, you did.
I did. All right, I'm sorry. On March 26th of 2026, were you in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and were you operating a motor vehicle on West Maple Avenue?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you agree that when you were operating that vehicle, you had an alcohol content of 0.08 or higher?
Can I go back one question, please?
Well, ask
my
your attorney, not me.
Oh. Just something I didn't get pulled over on West Maple Avenue.
I didn't ask you that. I just said, were you driving on West Maple?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
and
you're good.
at some point, did you drive on West Maple Avenue?
Before I got in trouble that day on that,
No, on the day when the police officer got caught up to you at the house, were you on West Maple?
yes, in my driveway, yes.
You live on West Maple?
Yes, ma'am.
So you were driving while intoxicated on West Maple?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
and would you agree you were above the legal limit?
Yes, ma'am.
What were you drinking?
Whiskey?
Okay, and all right. Now, sir, you were convicted on December 21 of 2012 in district court with operating while impaired. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you got a impaired second offense on November 26 of 2012 in Lenawee County District Court. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And then did you have any other alcohol related offenses from 2012 till now?
No, ma'am.
Okay, did you fall off the wagon or?
A lot had happened in the past 2.5 years, and I'm not going to use them as excuses. I
Right,
lost 2 parents, an aunt, and I had moved some people in with me to help them get by because their house burnt down and they didn't have no insurance, and they tried to take my house over and then I
so
moved my
Mr.
mom in.
Juel, Mr.
Yes,
Juel,
ma'am.
everybody here has lost a parent because everybody loses a parent. So, so that's an excuse
I'm
and not a
not-
reason. So, all right, are you satisfied with the plea, Mr. Bayonetto?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Mr. DQ,
Yes, you have.
Mr. Bayonetto?
Yes, Your Honor.
I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He has competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I am going to refer this matter to the Circuit Court Probation Department for a pre-sentence investigation. Mr. DQ, my sentencing date that I am using is June 12, at 8:15. Are you available that day, sir?
Yes, thank you.
All right, so
Is that in
Mr.
person, Your
Juel,
Honor?
hold on. So Mr. Juel, I am gonna make that in person so that you can be able to talk to the probation department that day. Have you done any jail time on this case? Were you arrested that night?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and how many nights were you in jail?
Was overnight, got out at 6:30 the next night, 6:30 or 7.
Okay, okay. All right, and okay, so Miss Walsh, do you want him to come to the probation department today, or you want a breakout room?
He needs to go to the office today to pick up paperwork, please.
Okay, so Mr. Juel, I'm gonna send you today. You're gonna have to drive to Adrian. And I think you're from Adrian, so you'll be here anyway. So I need you to come to the courthouse. I need you to get on the elevator, go to the 3rd floor. Go to the end of the hallway on the right, you'll see Circuit Court Probation. I need you to check in there. They're gonna give you a packet of paperwork. You're gonna need to fill that out. And then they're gonna set up a time to meet with you to do an interview. They'll prepare a pre-sentence report based on the information you give them. So it's very important that you be truthful about your addiction, truthful about the events that occurred, because obviously sobriety court is crafted to give you wraparound services. So you need to be brutally honest. I will make sure Mr. DQ has provided a copy of that pre-sentence report. He will review that with you before the day of sentencing. And Mr. DQ, if you want him in person and you via Zoom, I'm fine with that as long as he is. I know that your schedule is very busy, but otherwise, we will see you back on June 12 at 8:15 in the morning. Any questions, Mr. Juel?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and Mr. DQ, anything else?
No questions. Thank you very much for being kind to me.
Always pleasure to see you. Thank you, Mr. DQ.
You have a great day. Hope you feel better.
I will. All right. Seasonal allergies. All right, so last but not least
You all set to go.
is Mr. Van,
Yeah.
William
you gotta get
Amadeo,
that
and then I'll
before
move
4:30.
Sam Malaro.
So
I'll just go down.
if it were me, that's what I'd do. Get it out of the way.
Send him on his way. All right, Mr. Amadeo, I have Mr. Malaro. All right, raise your hand if you have court today. Okay, now you have Mr. Malaro, right? The gentleman in the front row. What was your name again?
Jay Miller.
All right, Mr. Miller, you have Rhonda. No, you have. Oh. So many Millers today. Oh, you're on a PPO case. You're gonna be a while. Okay, the gentleman behind you.
Mr. Guzman, Michael.
Okay, Mr. Guzman. Let me see. You have Sam Malaro. Mr. Malaro, while I'm taking care of Mr. Bayonetto, do you need to talk to Mr. Guzman?
Sure. Yeah, I could talk to him, Judge.
All right, so my bailiff's gonna take you out the hallway and hook you up with a Zoom room, and then I'll put you in a breakout room with Mr. Malaro, okay? Do you have a court case today? Or you're just watching?
I was coming to watch my father's. I don't know what he was.
What's his name?
His name was Theodore Goodell.
Goodell, G-O-O-D. Yep. All right, Mr. Murphy is not, he's next door, so it might be a little bit, okay? I will also tell you that I do stream on Zoom or YouTube. So if you ever don't want to come up here, it is on YouTube and it stays up. Okay, okay.
But is I'm in the right place then?
Yeah, okay. All right, all right, so.
We're done, just kind of courtroom, leave that alone, just come back in the courtroom.
Okay, thanks, sir.
All right, so I'm gonna open the room, so go join that room. What was his name again? Guzman.
Guzman. In the Zoom room, Guzman.
Huh?
Guzman, is
Yeah.
that?
Guzman, yes, Guzman.
Michael Guzman.
I'll get that. There we go. Mr. Simmons. Mr. Simmons. All right, so Mr. Amadeo. I'm going to
Morning, Judge.
name. All right, Jesse Rogers. He's in my waiting room. Let me bring him in. You're on this one, Mr. Bayonetto. This is your file.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hartung, what case are you coming in on?
Your Honor, I'm with Mr. Malaro and Mr. Elliot on one of his 2 or 3 cases, and I also have a case with Matt Murphy. The gentleman's name is Ostramm.
Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Rogers, if you can unmute your device and start your audio, please.
Sorry, I didn't know you were talking to me. Jesse Rogers, Your Honor.
Okay, are you able to start your video, please?
Yes, there you go.
Thank you. All right. So this is file number 2026-22574 FH. I have William Amadeo appearing on behalf of Ms. Rogers, and I have Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for a pretrial conference. I do now have in the file an advice of rights and a plea agreement. The advice of rights has been signed by Ms. Rogers, and the plea agreement states that she is going to plead to an added count 2 on amended felony information, 2 larceny 200 to 1,000, which is a 1-year misdemeanor. There would be no upfront jail, defendant to be sentenced under 771.1, and if successfully completes probation, charge to be amended to disturbing the peace. So So, Mr. Bayonetto, in terms of sentencing, do we take the plea under advisement and how under 77.1?
Yes, Your Honor. The plea taken under advisement, the defendant would be sentenced to whatever term of probation that the court feels is appropriate in the case, and then upon successful completion, I would file the appropriate amended information, and then I think the
I
court
just didn't
essentially
know
takes
if you
the plea
meant for
again.
her to be monitored by Mr. Coast or the probation department district court.
District court probation, Your Honor.
Okay, does that sound right to you, Mr. Amadeo?
Yeah, and I apologize. I sent over the paperwork to Agent Walsh. I could send over to Agent Coast later today. But yes, that is correct, Judge.
Well, it sounds like it's not going to go to Agent Coast. It's going to go to district court. So
All
we'll
right.
send it down.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay. So, let me go right back. All right, so Ms. Rogers, would you like to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Two. All right, so Ms. Rogers, you have heard the statement of your attorney, myself, and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention today to plead guilty to count 2, larceny 200 or more, but less than 1,000, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 1 year in jail and or a $2,000 fine or 3 times the value of the property stolen, whichever is greater? Is it your intention to plead guilty to that today?
Judge, I apologize. It's no contest plea.
Oh, I'm sorry, missed that. So is it your intention to plead no contest to that today, Miss?
Yes, yes, it
Miss
is.
Rogers? Oh, I see
Yes.
that. Okay. You can put your hand down.
Okay,
Are you
sorry.
satisfied with Mr. Amadeo as your attorney and the advice that he's given you?
I am.
All right. Other than the plea agreement, neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Mr. Amadeo?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And Mr. Bayonetto?
Correct, Your Honor.
And as far as you're aware, Ms. Rogers, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, if a no contest plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, I understand.
All right. Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
I do understand.
All right. Do you understand that if the plea is accepted and you engage in any misconduct as defined in MCR 6.310, between now and sentencing, the court will not be bound by any sentencing agreement or evaluation, and you will not have a right to withdraw your plea. Misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to, absconding or failing to appear for sentencing, violating terms of conditions on bond or the terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
I do not.
All right. How do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about June 26th of 2025 in the village of Britton in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of larceny 200 or more, but less than 1,000? No contest?
No
or
contest.
not guilty?
No contest.
Very good. Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead no contest to this charge?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead no contest? Mr. Amadeo?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Bayonetto?
No, Your Honor.
Has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimate what your sentence will be other than the agreement that was placed on the record?
No, Your Honor.
Is it your own choice to plead no contest?
Yes, it is.
All right, who's going to place factual basis on the record?
I can, Your Honor.
Go ahead, Alex.
Your Honor, had this matter proceeded to trial, the people would have proven beyond a reasonable doubt that on or about June 26th of 2025 in the village of Britton, county of Lenawee, state of Michigan, the defendant, Jesse Rogers, was engaged in a, I guess we can call it a home improvement project, she was hired by a Marie Cornell to clean her father-in-law's residence so she could sell the residence. Your Honor, during Ms. Rogers' execution of that job, Ms. Rogers did steal an 8-inch bench grinder, paint sprayer, air compressor, pressure washer, and a folding table. Those items were eventually found at a residence connected with Ms. Rogers. Your Honor, I believe that does, those items would have been valued somewhere between $200 but less than $1,000. With that, Your Honor, I would submit that the elements have been shown in for the plea.
All right, Mr. Amadeo, any additions or corrections?
No, I would concur. The elements are met, and that is an accurate recitation of the police report.
All right, so based on the facts placed on the record and from the information contained in the police report, the court finds beyond a reasonable doubt on or about June 26th of 2025 in the village of Britain in the county of Lenawee that the defendant did commit the offense of larceny, 200 or more, but less than 1,000, that while employed to clean out a home for an individual, Ms. Rogers did steal an 8-inch bench grinder, paint sprayer, air compressor, pressure washer, and a folding table that belonged to a Marie Shea Cornell. The value being at least 200 or more and less than 1,000. And therefore the court accepts the no contest plea. Has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Mr. Amadeo?
You have, Your Honor.
Mr. Bayonetto?
You have, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Bayonetto, we'll kind of not.
No, not Mr. Bayonetto, Mr. Amadeo.
Oh, Mr. Amadeo, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that response a little bit louder? When you move away, we kind of lose you.
Oh, you have complied, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
All right. As I said, I accept the plea. It's been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. She does have full knowledge of her rights, and she does have competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, anyone acting in the interest of either of them other than the Killebrew agreement. I am going to refer this matter to the district court probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. Now, Mr. Amadeo, I'm using June 12 as a sentencing date. Are you available that day?
No problem, Judge. Thank you.
Okay. Now, Mr. Bayonetto, any preference whether sentencing is in person or via Zoom?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So, Ms. Rogers and Mr. Amadeo, Ms. Rogers, you do have the right to appear in person, or you can appear via Zoom. I would ask what your preference or your attorney's preference is.
We'd like Zoom if that's acceptable, Judge.
I'm fine with that too.
With Zoom?
Yep, that works.
Okay. All right. So Thursday between 8 and 10 next week, right? Is that what I tell her? I always forget. They report to, yeah. So I always forget when I got to tell people to report to district court. So not tomorrow, but next week on Thursday between 8 and 10 a.m. I need you to report to the district court probation department on the first floor. You walk in the building, go down the hall, it's on your right. You're going to check in and they'll assign someone to talk to you. That person will be preparing a pre-sentence report because this is a misdemeanor. We will get a copy of that and provide that to Mr. Amadeo to review with you. When you meet with them, obviously be truthful about your background, but because you entered a no contest plea, you're not required to make a statement about the offense itself. Do you understand that?
Yes, I have a question.
Sure.
I am already on district probation with Mr. Phelps. So I'm going to be seeing a different probation officer.
No, probably not, but you
Okay.
could be risking a violation of probation, and I'm sure Mr. Amadeo will
go over
figure that out.
Yeah, that sounds good. I just didn't know if it makes sense to do an additional PSI for this situation, and then I just want to make sure that I understand correctly. So I got it.
They'll
Thank you.
do another PSI. It'll probably be your current probation officer. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Amadeo. Anything else?
No, thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
All right, everybody have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so Mr. Milaro, Mr. Guzman, you want to come on up? And then Ms. Brenner, I know you have one with Mr. Milaro. Let me see who it is.
Mr. Elliot.
Mr.
Elliot.
Mr. Elliot. Okay. Is he in jail?
I don't think so.
He's in your Zoom, Your Honor. He's in Zoom.
Yeah, he is. Okay, he might be. There's a bunch of unknown. All right, this is in the matter of file number 2025-22478FH. The matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael Fidel Guzman. I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Mr. Guzman. Mr. Guzman is present in person. And then Mr. Baynetto, you again are on this file as well. So, Mr. Malaro, how do you wish to proceed today with Mr. Guzman?
Your Honor, I'm still trying to find a path towards a resolution, so I'd ask if we could adjourn this one additional time.
All right, so my next available is June 24 at 8:30 in the morning. Miss Adams, are you going to be here that day, Mr. Malaro?
I'm checking, Judge. Yeah, I should be here, Judge.
All right, so Miss Adams, could I get a notice of hearing for Mr. Guzman for June 24 at 8:30 in the morning? I will continue your not guilty, please. So you have a seat on that bench right behind you at the end, and my assistant will get your notice of hearing, all right?
Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, so Jeffrey Elliot. We got a bunch of unknown. So let's figure out who these people are. All right, I have somebody who's logged in, unlicensed room, you have a hat on. So why don't you take your hat off? Why don't I turn off my phone? And sir, what is your name for me?
Cedric McKinstry.
Say it again.
Cedric McKinstry.
All right, and Carly Zilke is your attorney. All right, so let me grab your file. This is file number 2026-22601FH. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Cedric McKinstry. I have Carly Zilke appearing on behalf of Mr. McKinstry. And then I have Alexander Bayanetto appearing on behalf of the people. This is the time scheduled for first pretrial conference in this matter. Ms. Zilke, how would you like to proceed today?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. McKinstry would like to take the offer of the added count 3 of attempted carrying a concealed weapon.
Are there any terms to that offer?
Sorry?
Are there any terms, like sentencing terms, agreement?
No.
The only terms, Your Honor, would be dismissal of counts 1 and 2 in the habitual offender notice.
All right, so that's a 2.5-year felony?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, are there any, is this, okay.
I'm preparing an amended information right now, Your Honor. I apologize. I was not aware the defendant was going to plea today, but I'll have it to the court here in just a few minutes.
Okay, can I put Mr. Bayanetto, Ms. Zilke, and Ms. Adams in a breakout room? So hold on a second. Mr. Bayanetto and Ms. Adams. So I'm gonna going back, join the breakout room. Thank you very much for answering that question. So you will get an amended information over here today, and there's no other terms to that agreement. Is that correct, Ms. Silky and Mr. Banetto?
Correct, Your Honor.
Correct.
All right. Okay, so, Mr. McKinstry, bear with me because I'm all stuffed up.
It's
It
all
sounds
right.
horrible. It's a season. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so Mr. McKinstry, your attorney has advised that it's your intention today to plead guilty to count 3, attempted carrying a concealed weapon, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 2.5 years in prison and or up to, I don't know, probably a $1,500 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, and here, okay. All right, now, are you satisfied with Ms. Silky as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Oh, yeah, Miss Carly? Yes.
Okay, good. Now, neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Ms. Silky?
Correct.
Mr. Banetto?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, and as far as you're aware, Mr. McKinstry, is that correct?
Correct.
If a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. Ms. Silky, did you have them sign an advice of rights as well?
Yes, I believe we sent it over this morning.
Excellent, thank you. Now, sir, you do have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that if the plea is accepted and you engage in any misconduct as defined in MCR 6.310 between now and sentencing, the court will not be bound by any sentencing agreement or evaluation, and you will not have a right to withdraw your plea? Misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to, absconding or failing to appear for sentencing, violating terms of conditions on bond or the terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
No.
All right. How do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about December 26th of 2025 in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense under count 3 of attempted carrying a concealed weapon? Guilty or not guilty?
My firearm. Yeah, guilty.
Okay. Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to this charge?
No.
Do you understand if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Is prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Ms. Zolke?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Banetto?
No, Your Honor.
So, Mr. McKinstry, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimate what your sentence will be?
No.
All right. And is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes.
All right. So, Mr. McKinstry, on December 26th of 2025, were you in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee?
Yes.
All right. And did you have a pistol on your person at that time in your vehicle?
I did.
And where was it in your vehicle?
It should have been properly put away in my armrest.
Wow. Okay, so it was in your armrest. It was concealed.
Yeah, it was concealed.
And you don't have a concealed pistol license, is that
I
correct?
I don't.
Okay. Are you satisfied, Mr. Bayonetto?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I accept the plea, or has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Ms. Zilke?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Bayonetto?
It has, Your Honor.
All right, I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I'm going to refer this matter to the Circuit Court Probation Department for a pre-sentence investigation. Ms. Zilke, my next available sentencing date is June 12 at 8:15 in the morning. Are you available that day?
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. McKinstry, I'm going to set this for sentencing on June 12 at 8:15 in the morning. Now, you have a right to appear in person, or you can appear via Zoom. I don't know what would work best with your work schedule. So, do you have a preference?
Right now I'm just I was doing home health care, but since I caught this case and it's a felony, so right now I'm going back to Michigan Works. So mornings work right after I drop the kids off. So mornings, anything before.
So do you want to appear via Zoom or in person for sentencing?
I don't know because it's so far out. I don't know what my kids like what their schedule is then. So I don't know. Do a person
so Mr. McKinstry, hold on. So I know if it was me and I got to run kids to school and I got to get, I'm at work, I would probably want to Zoom so I could take a quick break and go on my phone in my car and Zoom in. Does that sound good?
That sounds perfect.
Because I will tell you, I'll have a bunch of sentencings that morning. And if you can't log into 8:30, you just let your attorney know. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So since I know you're not working today, Ms. Walsh, you want him to report to the probation department today?
Yes, but I also do need to get his address.
So Mr. McKinstry, you're in, I think you're in Adrian today. I'm going to need you to come up to the probation department and get a packet of information to fill out and hand back in. They'll set up a time to meet with you again and make sure you attend that meeting. They'll prepare a pre-sentence report. We will provide a copy to Ms. Zilke. She will review that with you before the day of sentencing. When you talk to the probation department, be truthful about your background, the events that occurred. They'll prepare that report. So, and your sentencing is June 12 at 8:15 via Zoom. You can always appear in person if you want, but you have the right to appear via Zoom. So okay. I'm going to open up a breakout room and I'm going to put you and Ms. Walsh in it. Ms. Walsh is going to get your contact information because they don't have it. So, and then you are free to go on your way, except you're going to make sure that you stop by today and get a packet. All right.
Yep. Quick question. Where's the probation place at? Is that in your?
I'll tell you all of that.
Okay.
Ms. Walsh will explain. Okay. Go ahead and join that breakout room and then you're free to go.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Back to finding Mr. Elliot. He's not in prison. Ms. Zilke, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I have somebody. I just admitted on a Samsung device. Could you start your audio and video and tell me who you are?
Jeff Elliot.
All right, so let me get your paperwork. Okay. We have multiple files. So this is file number 2021-20212 FH 23-2023-21200 FH. File number 2025-22203 FH. And file number 2025-22204 FH. So, and this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jeffrey Elliot. Now, on two first name files are probation violation files. Ms. Brenner is on file number 2023-2122, no, 21200FH. And then I have two new files that are set for pretrial today, one of which again, Ms. Brenner is on, and that would be file number 2025-22204FH. And then I have Douglas Hartung on file number 2025-22203FH. Did I get that all right?
I think so.
All right. So, Mr. Malaro, what are we going to do today with Mr. Elliot?
So, Judge, I've really considered the FOC case to be the more serious one at this point. And I have been, Mr. Elliott's been working and paying, and I've been in more talks with Ms. Brenner than I have with Mr. Hartung on that case. So I would ask to adjourn this an additional time to see if I can find a total solution. It sounds like Ms. Brenner is considering a favorable result on his case, on those cases with him. So I just need to now work over Mr. Hartung a little bit and see if we can't get this worked out.
I don't know who you're more afraid of, Ms. Brenner. I think you're more afraid of Ms. Brenner, it sounds like. All right.
Oh, absolutely.
So, Ms. Brenner, is Mr. Elliott making payments?
Yes, he has been consistently paying since March of last year. So over a year now.
Okay. And do you have any objection to an adjournment?
No, I do not.
Mr. Hartung, what about you?
Well, Your Honor, Mr. Malaro already worked me over pretty good on this, and I gave him a pretty favorable deal. But I'm looking forward to the counter punches, I guess.
Okay. All right. So my next available pretrial is June 24 at 8:15 in the morning. So I will adjourn this to June 24 at 8:15 in the morning. Obviously, we will do the notice of hearing on the probation violation files, but Mr. Malaro, I will need you to do the stipend order to adjourn 2025-22203FH and 2025-22204FH. All right.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
And Ms. Brenner, can he sign your name with permission?
Yes, he can.
Mr. Hartung?
Of course.
All right, excellent. So, Mr. Elliott, thank you so much. Keep up the hard work. Keep making those payments, and I will see you back in June 24 at 8:15 or 8:30 in the morning. All right.
Okay, thank you very much. You have a good day.
Thank you. Oh,
Have you seen Rhonda yet? Has anybody seen Rhonda yet?
No, but my computer just shut down. Thank God my Zoom stuck on. All right, hold on.
I sent you a message about that, Ms. Brenner.
Well, it wasn't good enough. I need to find her.
I'll track her. I'll track her down for you.
So I got Grand Rapids in person this afternoon. So.
Oh, all right.
Oh, we're not going to be here on this afternoon. That's a long drive, though.
Yeah, and Orange Barrel season has begun.
I know, but then you can have lunch at that really good fusion restaurant downtown.
I always go. They have a little basement cafe in the building next to the courthouse, and it has the best brisket. It's so
nice.
Good. It's really good.
All right, my computer shut down and is restarting. Luckily, it didn't interfere with my Zoom, so oh, there we go. That's annoying. No, my username is not incorrect. Hold on, I'm logging back in. Mr. Stewart, I don't have Mr. Murphy yet, so just be a minute. Where did the Zoom go? Make Miss Adams my co-host. So I have a gentleman on a Motorola device. You got glasses on. What is your name, please?
My name is Jesse Bonnie.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Bonnie. So let me find you and see who your attorney is.
Yes, ma'am.
That's mine, Judge, with Rhonda.
Okay. So let me see. So, Mr. Mallow, you can. I was gonna call anybody I had for you now, but if you want to go next door, you can.
Judge, that's all I have other than Mr. LaFountain, and once I finish the plea next door, I'll come over. Because he's
Thank
brought
you.
over. I think he's in your holding cell, so.
All right, he is. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Bonnie, I do have Ariel Berger. I see that. So Mr. Bonnie, I am going to change your screen name and put your name in there. Mr. Murphy is next door at Judge Olsaber's court first. And so when I get him, I will bring you back in, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So I'm gonna pop you back in the waiting room. All right, so it's Clark, here's Snyder. Miss Berger. So hold on, I'm finding you.
Good morning.
You're on
Snyder.
GPO?
Yes.
Okay, hold 1 second.
I think my client's still in the waiting room.
I have petitioner in the Zoom and respondent in the courtroom. So hold on 1 minute. Let's see. All right, Chelsea, if you could, oh, I think it's Chelsea. All right, I have SLF hearing room. Is there anybody? Hi. I am so sorry about this morning. I get a lot of feedback from that room. Are you Artist Holmes?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Holmes, I apologize about the delay. Your attorney, it goes to the other judge first, so I'm gonna rename you. And then when she gets here, I will take you first because I do try to move the MDOC ones, but she is next door right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna pop you back in that waiting room and I apologize for the delay and I will bring you back in as soon as I get Miss Underwood, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Looks like. All right, Jay Miller, if you want to come up and stand at that podium. All right, So Ms. Snyder, there you go. Grab your file. This is file number 2026-53390 PP in the matter of Kara Suzanne Snyder versus J. Charles Miller. And I have Ariel Berger appearing on behalf of the petitioner in this matter. We are here today on a motion in order to show cause that was filed by Ms. Snyder, which alleges, hold on. No, we don't want to reinstall programs right now. I don't know what my computer's doing, but I did make my. Okay, so this is the date and time set for an order to show cause for violation of a personal protection order that was filed on April 6th of 2026. And it alleges that Mr. Miller on Easter Sunday called Miss Snyder in violation of the personal protection order, saying he didn't want to do this, he didn't want to be on paper. Miss Snyder alleges that after that, she called her domestic violence advocate and the police and made a police report. She also alleges some other violations. So Mr. Miller, please understand that these are allegations against you at this time. You do risk a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail if the court does find that you violated the personal protection order, because it does carry that contempt to court. Now, you do have a right to have an attorney represent you on these contempt to courts. If you can't afford to hire one, we can appoint one at county expense. So would you like an attorney appointed to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Speak up, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is appoint Ms. Berger an attorney to represent him. And then I don't know that we would have time today because of docket constraints. And Ms. Underwood handles these, and I know that she is very busy today.
That's okay, Your Honor. I have a 10 o'clock down in district court anyway.
Okay, so I will have to set this for another day. Miss Adams, when would the next available day be to get a court-appointed attorney? I don't know what Friday looks like, or tomorrow. Or you can just bring me the book. Whatever you want to do, Miss Adams. Just like take it. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so I could do 8 o'clock tomorrow morning if Miss Underwood's available. I could do well, probably not 8 o'clock tomorrow. No, because I have other stuff. That is notice for 10. I could rearrange him tomorrow at 9 a.m. Are you available at 9 a.m., Ms. Berger?
I am, but I have a 10 o'clock a medical appointment, so I would have to be done by then. But I'm available at 9.
Well, it'd be rearrangement. If it gets set for a hearing, it would be set for another day. So, all right. So, Mr. Miller, I'm going to set this for rearrangement tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And Miss Adams, could I get a notice of hearing for him?
Yes, Judge, and that's J. Miller.
Yes, ma'am. The PPO file number 2026-53390 PP. So, Mr. Miller, I'll get you a notice of hearing and we'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for rearrangement, and we'll have an attorney available to speak with you. Okay. And at that point, you can discuss that with your attorney and decide how you want to move forward. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we will see you back on April 30 at 9 a.m. for rearrangement. And you have a seat right behind you at the end of the bench there. My assistant will bring you a notice of hearing. All right, we'll see you back tomorrow, Ms. Berger. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Carrie, you can sign off.
Now I have Miss Underwood. I'm gonna bring MDOC back, takes a minute. All right, Mr. Holmes.
Yes.
Okay, it takes a minute and then the feedback stops. So give me just a moment. Seems like it stopped now. All right, Miss Underwood, whenever you are ready. All right, this is file number 2026-226, here you go, 13FH. I have in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Artist Holmes. Mr. Holmes is joining us via Zoom. And where are you currently incarcerated, Mr. Holmes?
St. Louis Correctional Facility.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Holmes, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. Mr. Holmes, again, thank you for your patience this morning. Ms. Underwood, this is the date time set for a first pretrial conference in this matter. Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed?
Can I just talk to Mr. Holmes for a minute, Your Honor?
Of course. So, Mr. Holmes, I'm going to open up a breakout room. If you're on a polycom, you will automatically go into that breakout room. If you're not on a polycom, someone's going to have you join it, but I think you are on a polycom. So yes. When you're done speaking to her, she'll come back into the courtroom and I will bring you back, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna open that breakout room. And I'm gonna sit off for a minute, a couple of minutes. Be right back.
Please rise for court session.
There are going to be so many Pirate of Penzance references tomorrow.
Will you be seated?
No, I had an individual today that tried to call a parlay on a PPO, which was great fun. All right. Miss Underwood, I did appoint you on a PPO violation for tomorrow morning at 9, so hopefully you will be able to make it.
Unless I'm still here.
You're not going to be here. We're going to move you along. I will tell you this respondent did call for a parlay, which is the first time I've ever had a Pirates of the Caribbean reference in my courtroom, and I was quite excited about it. Mr. Holmes, we are back on the record and I have misspoke. Let's see, I almost didn't look. File number 2026-22613FH. So, Ms. Underwood, you've been able to speak with Mr. Holmes, and how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, the offer in this place from the prosecution is that if Mr. Holmes pleads guilty to an attempted prisoner possessing weapons, which would take this down to an H grid public safety crime, Your Honor. And we would be requesting a COBS to the low end of the guidelines. Mr. Holmes would accept that offer, Your Honor.
Mr. Seen, no one was injured in this case. It was just a possession.
That's accurate, Your Honor.
Okay, I have no objection to COBS to the low end. All right. Okay, so, Mr. Holmes, I'm going to swear you in. Are you able to hear us good?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, are you getting feedback or anything? No? You're good?
No. Yes.
Okay, you want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Holmes, you have heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. And what you don't have another hearing this morning, Brenner, Miss Brenner, you just have Grand Rapids, right?
I have two with you, Judge. I have Brinson and Bonnie.
No, I meant anywhere else.
No, just you.
Okay, and Miss, okay, all right. So, all right. So I swore you in. You've heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention today to plead to an added count 2, attempted prisoner possessing weapon, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 2.5 years in prison? So is it your intention to plead guilty to that today?
Yes.
Okay, so I think you're getting feedback. Do you have a door open there?
It's people's in the hallway, so it's kind of hard to hear. But I can hear you though.
Can you ask permission for them to shut the door? Will they let you shut that door?
The door is closed. It's just loud out there.
Okay, okay. And Miss Adams, will you call the jail and tell my name, Mr. Brinson, too? All right. So is it your intention then today to plead guilty to count 2, prisoner possessing weapons attempted, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 2.5 years in prison? Is it your intention to plead guilty to that?
Yes.
Okay, and you understand the maximum penalty could be up to 2.5 years in prison?
Yes.
Do you also understand that because this occurred while you were incarcerated, you don't get any credit for time served, and it actually stacks on the sentence you're serving now? Do you understand that?
So that means like after I finish this one, I would do that one?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. Are you satisfied with Miss Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Yes.
Okay. Neither the prosecutor, the defendant, or anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other possible sentence with the court other than the court agreeing to do a COBS agreement to the low end of the guidelines with Miss Underwood. Is that correct, Miss Underwood?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, is that correct, Mr. Sneed?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
And Mr. Holmes, is that correct as far as you're aware?
Yes.
Okay. If a guilty plea is accepted, sir, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent. You have the right to be presumed. Is that me echoing back? I'm so sorry. Hold on. I don't know why we're getting echo. So,
I don't hear echo on my end.
I know, but we do. Okay. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Let's stop now. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
Okay, so if you go to trial and you got convicted, you'd have an automatic right to an appeal. You know that, right?
Yes.
But if you enter a plea, you don't have an automatic right to appeal. And then you have to apply to the Court of Appeals for permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that if the plea is accepted and you engage in any misconduct as defined in MCR 6.310 between now and sentencing, the court will not be bound by any sentencing agreement or evaluation, and you will not have a right to withdraw your plea. Misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to absconding or failing to appear for sentencing, which I don't have to worry about because you're in custody, violating terms of conditions or bond or the terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. It really only impacts you if you were to catch a new case during now and sentencing. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions, Mr. Holmes, about the rights that I've given to you?
No.
Okay, so Mr. Holmes, how do you plead to the charge that on or about December 10 of 2024 in Madison Township at the Gus Harrison facility in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of prisons, attempted prisoner possessing weapons? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Okay. Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to this charge other than the agreement that was placed on the record?
No.
Do you understand that if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Ms. Underwood?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Sneed?
No, Your Honor.
All right, other than the Cobb's agreement to the low end of the guidelines, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence will be?
No.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Holmes, on December 10 of 2024, were you lawfully incarcerated at the Gus Harrison facility located in Madison Township in the county of Lenawee?
Yes.
Okay, and did you at that time attempt to have in your possession a weapon?
I was given a weapon at that time, yes.
Okay, so you had a weapon. Was it like, what was it, a shank? What was it?
It was a long piece of metal, a prison-made weapon.
Okay, okay. And you had no right to have that in your hand or possession, correct?
Correct.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Sneed?
Yeah, thank you, Judge.
Okay, so has the court complied with the MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Ms. Underwood?
It has.
Mr. Sneed?
Yes.
All right, I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. This court has entered into a Hobbs agreement regarding the guidelines. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. I will set sentencing. Ms. Underwood, are you available on June 12, Ms. Underwood?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
So, Mr. Holmes, I'm going to set sentencing for June 12 at 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 in the morning. Now, Mr. Holmes, you do have the right to be present in person or via Zoom. How would you like to appear for sentencing?
Whichever is easier for you.
Well, I mean, Zoom is easy because then you just go to the room like you are now. In person, you got to be transported. You might miss the breakfast. I don't know. It's really up to you.
We can do over Zoom.
Okay, so I'll set that for sentencing. And so somebody from the probation department, whether it's a social worker at MDOC or somebody, will reach out to you and kind of get your statement of the events that occurred. Be truthful with them if you talk to them about your background and the events that occurred. They'll obviously look at your prior PSI. They'll prepare a pre-sentence report. We will get a copy of that to Ms. Underwood. And Ms. Underwood usually will send you a copy. And then she's really good about reviewing with people in advance at MDOC, but sometimes due to stuff going on at MDOC, she can't get in. If she's not able to talk to you before that day, I will let her talk to you that morning, okay?
Okay.
All right, so thank you, and we will see you back via Zoom on June 12 at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You too, thank you. Okay, so, Ms. Brenner, you had Douglas Clark?
No, I have Brinson and Bonnie.
Bonnie, there's Bonnie. Okay, I got Bonnie.
Excuse me, I can leave now?
Yeah, you're all good. I'm gonna kick you out. There you go. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Mr. Bonnie, thank you for your patience this morning. It's been busy. So this is in the matter of file number, find them, file number 2026-22614FH in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jesse Bonnie. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Bonnie, and I have Sarah Brenner appearing on behalf of the Attorney General's office. This is a date time scheduled for a second pretrial. So this, oh, no, looks like a first pretrial. I don't know. But anyway, Miss Underwood, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, thank you. Your Honor, just to update the court, Mr. Bonnie is with the cooperation of the Attorney General's office back in New Mexico, Your Honor, and he is working, and I believe has already made the April payment in this matter, Your Honor. So we would ask for, I believe, a 60-day adjournment would be appropriate to keep Mr. Bonnie working and paying on schedule, Your Honor.
Any objection, Ms. Brenner?
I see the bond payments. I don't see a voluntary payment from his work yet, but I don't have an objection. I'm hoping that he'll get that rolling, and then we can move forward with the delay plea.
So, Mr. Ms. Underwood, does he have a currently charging case as well as the arrearage?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Bonnie, does friend of the court have his, are they taking it out of your check, Mr. Bonnie? Are you working where they take taxes out?
No, ma'am. I'm actually, the job that I have currently, it pays me, so I will have my payment Friday.
Okay.
But I'm looking for a job that's currently gonna allow it to take out. Everyone seen that I had that fugitive warrant, so it was kind of hard for me to transition back to my regular job. But I'm sure that in the next 60 days I'll have that regular job again because of once we get this cleared up. But I will have my payment, no problem. And yeah, everything is good so far.
Okay, so Ms. Brenner, what is his monthly charge? Are you able to see that?
Yes, Your Honor, it is $227.
All right, so, and what's the arrearage?
Right now, he is at $12,759.87.
All right, so Mr. Bonnie, what I will tell you is I have someone just recently, it was another client of Ms. Underwood's and Ms. Brenner's that paid off his entire arrearage in 12 months. It was amazing. So it is possible, and he owed about the same as you do. He just worked a bunch of jobs, did everything you needed to do.
Yes, ma'am.
So understand, you got to pay the monthly amount of $227 a month, and then what are you asking on the arrearage, Ms. Brenner?
He's already in line for the delay, Your Honor, because he posted his bond. So he would have to get down to about $7,500 for an attempt.
Okay, so you got to make the bare minimum of $227 for your monthly payment, but then on your arrearage, you need to start hammering some money on that to get it down, okay?
Yes, ma'am. So when I make my payment, just to be understood, when I make my payment, I need to make at least the 200 and odd change, and I need to make payment on the arrearage.
So
yeah, like if I were you, I'd be making bare minimum $500 a month on this.
Oh,
bare
yes.
minimum.
Yes, ma'am. Most definitely, I can do
Okay.
that. Yes, ma'am.
And if you pay online, did they email you a receipt?
No, ma'am. I paid. I think they had to take it across the street because they wanted it cash. So when I paid the $3,000, it was
That was the
paid.
bond.
Okay,
Yes.
so Mr. Bonnie, are you going to be making payments online through MIDs?
Yes,
MISD.
I would like to be able to. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, so there is a way to do that. If you go to the website for Lenawee County Friend of the Court, they have a link there, but I think they email you a receipt, do they not?
No, ma'am. They gave me a paper receipt in my pocket.
No, not talking about that one. Miss Brenner and Miss Underwood, I think they email you a receipt when you pay online, right?
They should, and there might be a fee for that. I'm not sure if there's a fee or not for that.
Yeah,
all right, fine. So just make sure you screenshot that you made those payments online through that Michigan MISDU is what it's called, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So my next available pretrial is June 24 at 8:30 in the morning, June 24 at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay.
So I'm going to set a pretrial for June 24 at 8:30 in the morning. Miss Underwood, do you have Mr. Bonnie's new address?
Mr. Bonnie?
Yes, ma'am.
Nope. Wait a minute. Can I ask you a question? Are you in apartment 108?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is put you, Miss Underwood, do you have a different address than that?
Miss Underwood, she should have a 5800 Eubank Boulevard.
No, we're live. I don't want you to put your address, Mr. Bonnie, on the record. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room back with Miss Underwood real quick, okay? And I want you to give her your new address, and then she will share that with us so we have an updated address, and then she can mail you the notice of hearing, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm going to open up that breakout room, just give her your new address and everything, and you should be all set. When you do get full-time employment, you're going to need to let us know in front of the court know, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I do have that new address.
Can you do the house number only and verify that?
That is 5800, Mr. Bonnie.
Yes, 5800. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Yeah. So Miss Underwood, could you share that with us, please? Thank you.
Thank you.
Miss Adams will need that. All right, Mr. Bonnie, good luck, and I'll see you back on June 24 at 8:15 in the morning, or 8:30 in the morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I will be happy to do the stip and order with Miss Brunner's permission.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Good, good, good. All right, so let's see if I got anybody from the jail. Mr. Bonnie, I'm gonna help you on your way today.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I got jail. Oh, let's see. Sir, in the jail, what is your name?
Kievon Brinson.
All right, thank you. So this is file number 2026-22621FH, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kievon Brinson. Mr. Brinson is represented by Rhonda Underwood and the Attorney General's Assistant Attorney General. She's not Attorney General yet. Sarah Brenner is appearing on behalf of the AG's office. So, Miss Underwood, this is a date and time set for a first pretrial conference in this matter. How do you wish to proceed with Mr. Brinson?
Your Honor, could I have a brief breakout with Ms. Brunner?
You could have chatted this whole time with her, you know. All right. Hold on. I always tell Mr. Malaro, you got to chat. Use the chat function. All right, Miss Brenner and Miss Underwood, go ahead and join that breakout room. And Mr. Brinson, you just hang out with us for a minute. Okay. Go to the Anderson. The first one, Miss Adam or Miss Spade. So file numbers 2022-21106FH, 2022-21127FH, and file number 2023-21247FH in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Caleb Michael John Anderson. This is a date and time set for probation show cause in all of these files. Oh, that's a nulling cross. So why does this file look like? Oh, somewhere in here is a probation violation. I don't have any probation violation. Oh, wait, I have a probation violation. No, I have no paperwork for the probation violation, Miss Adams. In the files.
Judge.
Okay. Back to me. All right, and file number 23 or 2023-21247FH, allegation on that file is that Mr. Anderson violated the terms of probation and that on, wait, is he in jail?
No.
Oh, not in jail. That on or about March 26 of 2026, Mr. Anderson was arrested and charged with retail fraud 3rd degree from Home Depot in Canton, Michigan. During the arrest, K9 discovered methamphetamine, partial glass pipe with crystal residue and a piece of a Suboxone strip. He is pending charges in 35 District Court on April 29. Is he in custody in Canton?
No, he's out on parole and he's on tether. So I don't know if he got these notices or what.
So he
I know
may
the
not have
address
gotten
is
it.
right.
Okay, so we don't know.
He's being supervised in another county.
Well, okay, so here's what I would say. If this was mailed out on April 21, to be honest, there's a good chance he might not have received it yet, just
I
because
agree.
of mail delays.
Right.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, they're gonna ask for court appointed counsel, and then Ms. Underwood's gonna be like, oh, he has pending charges. I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea, and then we're gonna adjourn it. So I am going to set this out to June 3rd at 8:30 in the morning for another arraignment, and we will mail those notices out all again. So June 3rd at 8:30 in the morning. All right?
That sounds good.
All right. Thank you, Miss Underwood. Because he typically showed up, didn't he? I don't know.
He probably's been showing up. I really don't know if you got these notices. His discharge date was coming up in May, which I now have extended it another year so we can have time. But I'll make sure they know.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
That's
So
all
we
I
are.
had.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Holly. Have a good day. All right. So we are back now with Mr. Brinson, and Miss Underwood. Have you had a chance to speak with Mr. Brinson?
I would like to speak with Mr. Brinson now, Your Honor. Thank you.
Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot to put you in. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I put you in a breakout room with Miss Brenner. So now I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Brinson. All right. So, Mr. Brinson, you're going to have to click on join. And let me see, jail Zoom 1. Okay, go ahead and join that breakout room. Still don't have, you're waiting on Matt Murphy, right? Yeah, he's still next to me. All right. Miss Underwood. Here you go. You don't have to.
Yes, yeah.
This is Spade.
Hey, Sam, how are you?
I've been better.
Been worse too.
Much worse.
Who was it? Who was it that would say, you know who it was? Phil. If I were any better, I'd be twins.
Oh,
Phil used to say
better
that.
for who?
Yeah.
Two Phil Shatlers.
Trouble if I was twins.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Enough trouble for twins, Sarah.
There you go,
Yeah.
future AG.
Oh yeah. That sounds like a lot of work. I don't know if I want to.
I thought
be
you
in that
liked
position.
Sarah.
Yeah, you'd be good, Sarah.
Ready for Mr. LaFontaine.
I'll let the judge know. So what I talked about now. He's not happy, huh?
He's fine.
He's the one who chose to come over here.
He's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not what you were saying on the radio.
Yeah. I'm like a inmate whisperer.
Yes, you are.
Sometimes I'm an inmate yeller. No, he's okay. He just,
Just chat.
sitting in a little room,
His choice, though.
not knowing what's going on. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, he chose to come over. So he wants to be here all the time. So
Just here seeking justice.
that's right.
Rhonda, Sarah. I found her.
Oh, wow. You should be a detective. Rhonda just shakes her head.
Giving up all hope of reforming me. He's finally come to the conclusion every woman has, I'm hopeless and not capable of being reasoned with.
Why start now?
That's right.
Is your client going to take a plea soon?
Yeah.
Okay. He's ready for his client. Want to correct down?
Sure.
8557.
Give it just a minute. Bring that client back. All right, I've got Mr. Brinson back. So, he's the only person that laughs at my jokes, so he's getting points there. Nobody else laughs at me. But Miss Underwood, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, the Attorney General's office has offered Mr. Brinson the following. If Mr. Brinson pleads to one count, the other two counts will be dismissed, and Mr. Brinson will be released at sentencing on probation to make payments, Your Honor.
Okay, so would that be count one? Doesn't matter, count one, it's count one, fine.
Count one. I usually do count one, yeah.
All right, so plead guilty to count.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, count one. So plead guilty to count one, dismiss 2 and 3 with probation and time served at sentencing.
Right. Unless he makes bond first, Sarah. In that case, he'll be out for sentencing.
Yep.
What is his bond?
$2,000. We agreed in district to reduce it below the 25%. So
yep,
that's about 10%, about 15% probably.
Okay. All right. So, all right, release at the time of sentencing. Okay, so Mr. Brinson, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Kievon Brinson.
All right, so Mr. Brinson, you have heard the statement of your attorney and the Assistant Attorney General. Is it your intention today to plead guilty to count one, child support failing to pay, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 4 years in prison and or a $2,000 fine? So is it your intention to plead guilty to that count?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and are you satisfied with Miss Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Now, neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed a possible sentence with the court other than he would be released at the time of sentencing if he does not bond out sooner. Is that correct, Ms. Underwood?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And Ms. Brenner?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And Mr. Brinson, is that correct as far as you're aware?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you so that to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial. And if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you, or the attorney general, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that, Mr. Brinson?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for a leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
I'm not sure exactly what that means.
Okay. Yeah, so if you were to go to trial and get convicted, you have an automatic right of appeal because you were convicted by a jury.
Okay, but we're not doing that. Okay.
Yeah, so if you enter a plea, you have to file an application to the appellate court to have your appeal heard. Do you understand that?
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay. Do you understand that if the plea is accepted and you engage in any misconduct as defined in MCR 6.310 between now and sentencing, the court will not be bound by any sentencing agreement or evaluation, and you will not have a right to withdraw your plea. Misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to, absconding or failing to appear for sentencing, violating terms of conditions on bond, or the terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you, Mr. Brinson?
No, ma'am.
Okay, how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about the time period between September 1 of 2021 through September 30th of 2022 in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee that you did commit the offense of child support failing to pay? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to this charge?
No, ma'am.
Do you understand if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Ms. Underwood?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Brenner?
No, Your Honor.
Has Mr. Brinson, other than the agreement that was placed on the record, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence will be?
No, ma'am.
Okay, is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so, Mr. Brinson, during the time period of September 1 of 2021 and September 30th of 2022, you were ordered to pay child support in a Lenawee County Circuit Court case. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and that circuit court and that child, is that child in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you were supposed to pay through our friend of the court located here in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and there was a certain amount you were supposed to pay every single month. Did you make a full payment on that every single month from September 1 of 21 through September 30th of 2022?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Are you satisfied, Ms. Brenner?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Ms. Underwood?
It has.
Ms. Brenner?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I am going to refer this matter to the Circuit Court Probation Department for a pre-sentence investigation. I will be setting, Ms. Underwood, are you available June 12 at 8:15 in the morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to set sentencing for June 12 at 8:15 in the morning. Mr. Brinson, a couple things. Do you still live in Columbus?
Yes, ma'am.
Go Bucks. But so Mr. Brinson, if you post bond, will you be returning to Columbus?
Yes, ma'am. But I've already expressed to Miss Underwood that I do have a vehicle now, so I am fully able and willing to report to probation every month here in Adrian.
Oh, hold on. No, you're not going to need to do that. So hold on.
Okay.
So Mr. Brinson, the reason I was asking is if you post your bond and you get out, okay, I will let your bond conditions allow you to return to the state of Ohio. So Ms. Adams, I don't know if we need to amend that, but before you leave town, you need to report to our probation department because there's a packet of paperwork you need to fill out and you need to set up an interview with them. Now you will need to come back and meet with them in person, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't get out of jail, then someone from probation is going to come to the jail and meet with you. Be truthful with them about your background, the events that occurred. They'll prepare a pre-sentence report. We'll provide that to Ms. Underwood and she will provide a copy to you and discuss it with you. Mr. Brinson, it's very important that you comply with all of that and you show up for sentencing if you get out, because if you don't, this plea bargain goes out the window and it's a pretty good plea bargain. So you have a choice of appearing for sentencing in person or via Zoom. If you're out of jail, you're probably going to want to Zoom from Columbus. And if you're in jail, you have a choice. Do you want to be in person or Zoom?
Whatever pleases the court.
We can do Zoom. That way, if you post your bond and get out. Now, I don't want your full address, but are you still at 1864 when you go back to Columbus?
1864. I don't think there's a 1864 there. No. I did give my address. I think it was the 1st of April when I first was arraigned on these charges. I do believe.
All right, hold on. Is it 18th Avenue?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So that's the address I have, and it was on his district court paperwork. So I don't know what the felony information is. That's not the right address. So I'm going to flag that one. So, do you want to break out, Ms. Walsh, or no?
If someone could just send me that address, that would be great.
Okay, so Mr. Brinson, again, if you post bond the next business day, I need you back at the courthouse by 8 o'clock to check in with probation on the 3rd floor and get the information they need. If you don't, someone will be over to the jail to see you, okay? And we'll see you back on June 12 at 8:15. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're all set. All right, so Ms. Brenner, Jesse Bonnie is done, Mr. Brinson's done, Jeffrey Elliott's done. Are you all set now, Ms. Brenner? Oh, she's gone. She's like on her way to Grand Rapids. All right, Ms. Underwood, I have, anybody in here raise your hand for Ms. Underwood? Anybody? No? Okay. Douglas Clark. Becky, if you could let the jail know I'm ready for Daniel Norton, Tyler Daniels, Michael Miller, just everybody else. Oh, not Norton though. He's at 1 o'clock. 11. Okay. Everybody else. All right, Mr. Clark. Good morning. All right. This is file number 2025-22316FH in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Douglas Wayne Clark. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Clark. I do have paperwork from, let's see. All right, Meridian Health Services, Waterford, Michigan, stating that Mr. Clark is participating in the treatment program and admitted and is in compliance. So that's awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
We are here. You're not talking right now. Hold on. So we're still here on a motion affidavit and bench warrant because they left Hope House against staff advice. So Ms. Underwood, what are we doing today?
I would ask the court to adjourn this matter. Mr. Clark, how long does it look like you're going to be in treatment?
They're talking the end of May, but I would just like to clarify. Hope House told me I could transfer.
Hold on. So, Mr. Clark, understand these are allegations that are made against you, and you haven't pled guilty to this violation or not. So I'm not asking you to explain yourself.
Okay. Yes, I'm sorry.
We entered a plea of not guilty, so let's leave it at that.
Yes, ma'am.
And then your attorney can move further if she needs to later.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we set this out perhaps to late May, early June, Your Honor?
This is not, his case has still not been adjudicated, correct? So.
It has not.
Okay. No, you can't set it out to May, Miss Underwood. You can set it out to June 10 at 8:30 in the morning.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Clark, obviously, good advice would be stay where you are and complete your programming. And then we will see you back here. I'll continue your not guilty plea. And we'll see you back here on June 10 at 8:30 in the morning. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm all good to go then?
Yep, you can go now. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
And I think because it's a bench warrant arraignment, Ms. Underwood, we do the notice. All right. So, all right, who's the individual I have in yellow from the jail?
Tyler Daniels.
All right, Mr. Daniels, I'm gonna grab your file. This is file number, oh, I didn't mean to go to you. Never mind. I'm sorry, Ms. Underwood. All right, Mr. Daniels, we'll be right with you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's go to Chelsea Miller and Ms. Underwood because she was here first. Okay. And Mr. Miller. All right, Chelsea Miller, can you start your video, please? Chelsea Miller, can you hear me? There's audio. Okay. All right, Miss Miller, go ahead and unmute your device, please.
Okay, I got it.
All right, this is file number 2000. Can you start your picture too, your video?
Yep, I'm trying.
This is file number 2025-22424FH, 2025-22425FH. Thank you. This is a date and time set for a pretrial in this matter. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Ms. Miller, and I have Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people. Mr. Coast, perhaps you would like to give us an update on how her testing is going.
Judge, not great. The last time when she went before you, she was warned about not testing. She missed her last test, which is dated April the 20th. I did talk to her by phone. She mentioned that she arrived right after they closed. With that, Judge, if this continues to be a problem, if she misses again, I'm probably going to request a bench warrant for her arrest.
All right. So, Ms. Miller, you understand that you either are in jail or you comply with your bond conditions. There's no in between, there's no gray areas. So you either sit in jail or you do exactly what you're supposed to do. If there is one more missed drug test, I will issue a bench warrant and then you will sit in jail during the pendency of this matter. So, Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, the offer to Ms. Miller is, I believe, 1 4-year, less than 25 count, Your Honor, and all other counts would be dismissed. I believe Ms. Miller was investigating drug court, but she lives in Jackson, Your Honor. So she obviously can't do our recovery court. I don't know, is there a way she can do recovery court in Jackson? Do they?
They do have a recovery court program. I'm not sure how that works, but we have had people attend recovery courts in other counties, yes.
Okay. Ms. Miller?
You would have to reach out to Teresa Rupley about that, or Salvatore Malaro, because he's nodding.
Okay. Your Honor, I guess then, Ms. Miller, do you want to take a plea today, or would you like a week or two for us to chat with Ms. Rupley and see where that goes?
Yeah, I would like to see what we can do about the drug court.
Okay. But Ms. Miller, be aware, you have these bond conditions and you need to keep up with them.
I know, I work like 45 minutes away. I literally tried to get there as fast as I could. I have a drug test scheduled for today
Those
too,
are excuses. You won't have a job if you're in jail.
I understand.
Period. Period. This is your choice. All right, Ms. Underwood, I'm going to set this over to June 24 at 8:30 in the morning. And if you can do the stipend order to adjourn, Ms. Underwood, if a resolution is reached, you can always ask Judge Olsaver to arraign her and take a plea before that date. All right?
Thank you. That's June 24th, Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am, at 8:30 in the morning. And Mr. Vanetto, could you sign the stipend order to adjourn?
She can, thank you.
All right, so Ms. Underwood, on the matter of the people, you're all set, Ms. Miller. Stay in contact with Mr. Post.
Thank you.
All right, and file number 2026-226. No, that's an extradition. Hold on. 2026-22606FH. In the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Gregory Nelson Powell. It's Gregory Nelson Powell. All right, you want to call for him in the hallway? I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Powell, and I have Alexander Bayanetto appearing on behalf of the people. I do see that Mr. Powell signed a waiver of arraignment back on April 1. I do show a notice of hearing for today's date was mailed out on April 1 to the address we have on record. Well, all right, there's two addresses, Miss Underwood. There's a Britain address and a Brooklyn address. Do you know, can you tell me, can you verify? Let me see what he wrote on this.
Hang on.
Oh, it looks like we might have, I don't know. It looks like we mailed the notice to the Britain address or Brooklyn address, but it looks like he lives in Britain.
Hang on, Your Honor. I have a Britain address up on our screen.
All right, so I'm gonna put a note in the file and I'm gonna have Miss Adams mail out a notice of hearing to the correct address, and I'm gonna set this out to June 3rd at 8:30 in the morning. June 3rd
Your Honor.
at 8:30 in the morning, and we'll do the notice All right, so pretrial, June 3rd at 8:30 in the morning. Okay, all right, and then Miss Underwood, I think. Jason Wright, anybody? Jason Wright? Miss Underwood in the matter in file number 2022-21032 FH in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jason Scott Wright. This is date and time. Mr. Wright looks like he tried to appear on another day and he wasn't able to appear, so we set it out a month for bench warrant on an arraignment. He's not here and he failed to appear. Okay, Miss Underwood, he's involved in the ECU. Mr. I don't know, prosecutor, somebody, does anybody know if he's in compliance with the ECU still? Mr. Banetto?
What was the case, Your Honor?
File number 22. I don't know if this is like, it's like a warrant. Okay, file number 22-21032 FH. I don't know, did he pay it off?
We don't have any ECU notes on Mr. Wright.
Okay, so it looks like you didn't comply. All right, so Miss Underwood, he has failed to appear today. Have you been able to have contact with them?
I have not had any contact.
He's failed to appear the last two times.
He did appear.
No,
Yeah, he didn't appear the last two times. All right, so I'm going to issue a bench warrant for his arrest. I'm going to set bond in the amount of $25,000 cash. If you hear from them or get a hold of them, let us know. I know it's an old file. Thank you, Miss. Yeah.
There is still a bench warrant on that. I believe. Do you want to leave that or add another?
Oh, no, I'll just leave the old one. Thank you. Okay, and then Miss Underwood, I have nothing with you until 11. So have we done everything but Mr. Norton?
I have Mr. Norton at 11.
Yes. All right, so I'm done with you for a little while then.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I have a gentleman in the courtroom, so why don't you go have a seat up there with your attorney? Let me get a file. This is file number 2026-22542FH, the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Chad William LaFountain. And I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Mr. LaFountain, and I have, do I have a prosecutor? Mr. Sneed appearing on, I'm sorry, camera slow.
The camera
All
slow.
right. I have Mr. LaFountain appearing, or I mean, Mr. Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. So, Mr. Malaro, how would you like to proceed today?
Judge, I asked to adjourn this matter. Mr. LaFountain just sent me a letter the other day that he just got that he brought to my attention a witness I need to look into, and we're waiting on a transcript of the prelims. So I'd ask to adjourn on Wednesday.
So we have a prelim transcript. That'll take us out to July 29.
We do the June date, Judge?
For transcript takes 90 days.
Well, I understand that, but we, we're also exploring the resolution.
Okay, June 24 at 8:30 in the morning. All right, can you do the step in order to adjourn?
Yes.
All right, so Mr. LaFountain, we'll see you back on June 24 at 8:30 in the morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Yep.
Thank you. All right, so, Mr. Malaro, you don't have anything with me until 2:30, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, Mr. Murphy. All right, so, I have.
And I have,
No, I'm gonna take the gentleman, the second row back, I think. You're Mr. Murphy's client. Come on up. And I'm looking for my notes, because now I totally forgot your name. What's your name?
Randy Ostramm.
Okay. All right, he's been here all morning. Ostramm. All right, so this is in the file number 2026-22546FH. The matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Randy James Ostramm. I have Douglas Hartung appearing on behalf of the people, and I have Matt Murphy appearing on behalf of Mr. Ostramm. So everybody is in person except for Mr. Hartung, who's appearing via Zoom. Mr. Coast has provided a letter dated April 27 of 26, stating that Mr. Ostramm, Mr. Coast.
Yes, Judge.
Can we test Mr. Ostramm today, please?
I will, Judge.
All right, so I have a letter dated April 27 of 26. Mr. Ostramm has missed 3 testings, February 2nd, February 18, and then April 21. When he does test, he's negative and clean. If he misses again, there'll be a show cause, or if he tests positive today. So I'm gonna have Mr. Coast test you. So have a seat right over there or right over here on this side. And Mr. Coast is gonna come get and test you, okay? Do not leave the floor. All right, so Mr. Hartung, what was your other one?
No, we took care of that already, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so then, Mr. Stewart, can we do Mr. Stewart? Can we?
whatever you want, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, this is file number 2026-22560FH. The matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Chad Stewart. I have Matt Murphy appearing on behalf of Mr. Stewart. I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. Says date, time set for a pretrial in this matter.
Your Honor, we had waived the examination of this matter. Mr. Stewart, I believe, is in recovery court. I believe he's doing well. This case was around the same time this incident had occurred. My understanding was that there was going to be an offer for a misdemeanor, but I haven't received it yet. I don't have it in my file. So I was just going to ask, we could adjourn maybe, if I can get that in the file, maybe before the next pretrial, if it's confirmed. If we are able to, maybe I can get him in and plead before that.
All right, hold on 1 second. Mr. Sneed, has there been a plea offer made in this case?
Yeah, I think there was an amended information file with an added count 2 use of methamphetamine.
I guess my file wasn't updated with.
I have count 2 controlled substance use of methamphetamine, which is a 1-year misdemeanor.
Well.
Do you want to talk to him real quick about it?
You want to read that?
I mean, you can step out in the hallway and talk. Right, put him on the spot like that, but yes, he is involved in recovery court and compliant.
That's what my understanding was, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Mr.
I
Mont?
didn't note in my file.
It's okay. Mr. Mont? Taylor Montalvo.
Hide a file, so I didn't know if you wanted to wait.
All right, I'm gonna stop live stream for just a minute.